All right, fellas, welcome to another episode of Q-Tips. Hopefully you found our information last time on notability and naming your iPad and changing your profile picture. Hopefully you found that all useful. Again, here's just a little reminder. I'm requesting that everybody follow along, but I guess technically it's not really a request. It's more of a directive. If I'm taking the time to set these videos up and record these for you, I expect you to take the time to follow along and do what's asked of you. So teachers, please help me out. Look up, make sure everybody has their iPad out, make sure everybody's following along and doing what they're being asked to do here. And just a little clarification on that last video for the profile picture. You don't have to have a profile picture. It could be blank, but if you have a picture, it needs to be a picture of you, not of anybody else. All right, so the new stuff we're going to cover today. I guess one thing I want to give you a heads up about is that in the near future, we're going to push out a link to you guys, and we're going to create a space for you to go. If you miss these videos, you can click on the link. You can find technology tips, or you can also see these videos once they're posted as well. So that'll probably happen after the break. So be looking forward to that. We'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna go through secure Wi-Fi, making sure we're on the secure Wi-Fi, not the guest network. We're gonna go through profiles. What profiles should you have on your iPad? Which ones should you not? And we're also gonna go over kind of trying to free up some space for our backups in Google Photos is gonna help us out with that. So without further ado, let's go through the secure Wi-Fi. So on your iPad, if you will tap on settings. Once you're on settings, one of the options over on the left-hand side is Wi-Fi. Some of you are connected to the SaneX Wi-Fi, and that's fine. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to change the password for that. We're not going to give that out. So you want to make sure you don't stay on that Wi-Fi. You also want to make sure that you're not on the guest network. If you are on the guest network, you want to click the little I next to that, and there'll be something there that says Forget Network. Tap that. So the one we want to be connected to is the secure Wi-Fi. So you're going to tap on St. Xavier Secure, and it's going to prompt you for a username and a password. Your username and password are the same things you use to log into the school computers. So last name, first initial, 2 digits of your graduation year. Do not use @STX Tigers on this. So last name, first initial, and 2 digits for your graduation year. And then your password was defaulted to be something like STX and then your student ID number from your freshman year. If you never change that, that's what it will still be. If you did change it, you'll need to log in with that. If you don't know what that is, you need to come see us and we'll reset your password for you. But hopefully everybody knows that. So try your STX and then your student ID number from your freshman year. All right, at this point, you're going to get a certificate here, and it's asking, do you trust this certificate? This Aruba network certificate is ours, so that is, you're going to trust that. And by the way, everybody should be able to do this no matter what operating system you're on now. We did have a little hiccup there when the new operating system came out. That's all been resolved, so everybody at this time should be on the secure SaneX Secure Network. Next, we're going to take a look at your profiles. So it's also in the settings on the left-hand side. You're going to tap on General. At this point, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, underneath the famous VPN there, you'll see something called Device Management. If you don't see that, it means you don't have our profiles. If you do see it, you'll tap it, and the MDM profile from St. Xavier High School is the one that you should have. If you have others there, you'll want to get rid of those. That's where those pesky little VPNs, if you had those profiles for your VPNs, you might have deleted the app, but not deleted the profile. That's where that would reside. You want to keep that MDM profile. Now, I'll give you a little hint here. We originally set that profile up so that it would be the kind of thing that you could remove. So once you graduated, you left St. X, you could delete the profile. Your device is no longer checking in with our system. What's happened in recent times is that you guys decided that you wanted things like Snapchat. So you thought it would be okay to delete that profile, to hit remove, and download things you shouldn't have. So because of that, your device isn't checking in with our system, and we're going to have to resolve that situation. So what's going to happen is after the break, we're going to have a day in Horton Hall where we bring you in and we show you how to reinstall those profiles. That will be your get out of jail free day, right? At that point, we're going to reinstall our profiles, and you will not be able to remove them again. That'll happen after the break. So if you don't have those profiles and you want to get that resolved sooner, come and see me. But we'll have a day for all of us to come in and get that done in Horton Hall. In the meantime, make sure that you're backing up, because when we do this, you're going to have to wipe your iPad out in order to get those profiles reinstalled. So make sure you're backing up, and we'll reinstall those profiles again after the break. Now, some of you are going to say, well, backing up is an issue because I'm out of iCloud storage space. Well, we're going to help you resolve that issue with Google Photos. Google Photos is now going to be one of our options, and we will download that app. So everybody's going to go ahead and download Google Photos now, and you're going to sign into Google Photos with your STX Tigers account. This is what that app should look like. As you can see, I already have it. I will just click on open. And you'll see that mine is already backing up. Mine already has all of our apps. And in here, it'll even tell you you're backing up your videos in the assistant, where you can go to photos and you can search through and make sure that you've got all of your photos backed up. Once all your photos are backed up to Google Photos, you're now going to be able to free up some iCloud space because you won't have to back up your photos to iCloud. So in order to delete those or take those photos off of iCloud, after the Google Photos finishes backing up and it says it's complete, you're going to go back to your settings. You're going to go to iCloud. Now listen, I understand your photos may be backing up now, and you might not have time to do this. So this is the part where you might want to write this down. So you're going to go back to settings, click on your name so that you can see your iCloud and your Apple ID there. You're going to go to iCloud, and you're going to turn photos off. At this point, you want to turn all the selections off in photos. Again, this will be done after your photos are backed up to Google Photos. Turn all this off. It'll say, do you want to keep them on your iPad? Yes, you want to keep them on the iPad. No, you do not want to keep them in iCloud. That will allow us to free up a lot of space in our iCloud so that we can back up our devices properly. And listen, as usual, if you have any issues with this, come find me. Come find us. Let us help you. If we have to track you down to get this stuff done, we are going to jug you. So we don't want to do that. We're taking the time to do it now. Let's do it all together. Let's make sure that you've got good use of this technology and good backups, and you're not going to lose data. We're doing this for your benefit, so please make sure you're following along. If you have questions, come and see us. Have a great day, Cenex.